Good evening, everyone. So today we are supposed to discuss the monthly reporting format of NVHCP through the PC, but unfortunately we could not contact the PC. So I am bringing in this video so that we can understand the format better and all confusions are mitigated so that reporting can be done properly. So let us start with the Google spreadsheet, which you are supposed to fill up from every district every month. So there are, you can see this is the format I have opened. District in the leftmost column there are districts and total has been shown. So there are three main primary sections on the left side. One is 2.1 is hepatitis B, 3.1 is pregnant women or antenatal checkup ANC, and 4.1 is hepatitis C. So these three sections are very much similar to the reports which we earlier used to submit every month. So this is very much similar to that one. So we shall go through this. See, in this hepatitis B section, the green section, there are several columns. First one is total number of persons screened for hepatitis B excluding antenatal checkup or ANC. So it depicts the total number of persons screened for hepatitis B, including all categories: general population, high risk group, breach population, all. Next column is after screening, how many found positive. Next one is how many sent for viral load. So those who are positive, or each and every one of them should be sent for viral load, should be tested through viral load. And here is the next one is total number of patients found eligible for treatment of hepatitis B. Next is total number of patients put on treatment of hepatitis B. So those who are found eligible for treatment, each and every one should be put on treatment. Number of patients who put on the treatment of hepatitis B continuing on treatment. So this one nobody reports properly. This one is since inception in our district, how many of the patients have been put on treatment for hepatitis B and they are on lifelong treatment. So each one of them should be tracked, and here we have to report that how many are continuing treatment. Those who are not continuing treatment, they are actually basically lost to follow-up. So we need to track them down. That is for this only, for that purpose only, this column has been introduced so that we can keep a track on the patient and we can report this one. Moving on to the next section, pregnant women antenatal care. So here also the first column is number of pregnant women tested for HBsAg. Next is number of pregnant women who are HBsAg positive. So out of the tested, how many are positive? The number of pregnant women found positive for HBsAg referred to higher center for institutional delivery. So this one also we used to report in our regular monthly report. Number of pregnant women found positive for HBsAg delivered in institution. So basically all those who are hepatitis B positive should be referred to higher center and they should deliver at the higher center. The number of newborn pregnant women found positive for HBsAg received hepatitis B birth dose. Next is number of pregnant women found positive for HBsAg received HBIg or hepatitis B immunoglobulin. So each mother having hepatitis B positive, their children should be given hepatitis B surface antigen as well as hepatitis B immunoglobulin both at birth. Okay, so this is basically the same reporting format we used to report. Now moving on to the next section is 4.1 hepatitis C section. Here the first column is number of persons screened for hepatitis C. So general person including all categories: general people, high risk group, breach population, all as a whole, how many have been screened for hepatitis C. Then out of those screened, how many has been found positive. Next one is total number of persons found positive for hepatitis C. Next is total number of hepatitis C positive patients tested for viral load. Total number of patients found eligible for treatment. Total number of patients put on treatment. So those who are eligible for treatment, each and everyone should be put on treatment. The number of hepatitis C patients completed treatment. Here we have to understand that This one also were not reported correctly by anyone. But this one is, we are putting people on treatment for 3 months. After 3 months, we have to perform the viral load again to find out if RNA is cleared or HCV RNA is still sustained. It is called sustained virological response. If it is not there after 3 months of treatment, then we can tell that the person has been completed. The person has completed his treatment. Here that number we have to mention. Like suppose 3 months back, 3 people were put on treatment for hepatitis C in your district. Now this month you have done after 3 months treatment, you have done as we done that viral load, and you have found that no RNA has been detected. So you can call that all 3 of them have completed treatment. So you have to mention 3 over here. So this is basically patients being tracked for 3 months of treatment, and then at the end of the treatment after viral load, so we are putting the status if they are if they are HCV RNA negative. Now 2 more columns have been added here, shown in yellow. The first one is total number of patients tested for HCV RNA on sustained virological response at 12 weeks. So after 12 weeks, how many those who have put on treatment after 12 weeks or 3 months of treatment, how many have been tested for viral load again? The next is total number of patients cleared for HCV RNA on sustained virological response at 12 weeks. So after 12 weeks of treatment, 12 weeks or 3 months of treatment, we shall test for viral load, and we shall here we shall write the number who have completed, who have after 3 months of treatment, they have become negative in viral load. So now we have not found any RNA by viral load testing. So these are the main first 3 segments where we are reporting as a whole. We are not going into HRG data yet. This is for the entire whole population who have been screened, including the HRG. And one section is for antenatal mothers. There's 3.1 section. Now the actual there is one more supply. I will come to that part later. There is another area for is immunization or vaccination for hepatitis B. So basically we know that there are 2 group of population who are to be given immunization against hepatitis B under the program. One is immunization for healthcare workers, and second one is vaccination for high risk group population screen negative for HBCG. So there are two categories. So every month you will set a target. So the first column under healthcare worker section, total number of healthcare workers. So HCW means healthcare worker targeted for immunization in a particular month. Out of them, how many given first dose? Healthcare workers given second dose. Health worker given third dose. So these 3 data we have to enter. Next is vaccination of high risk group or HRG screened negative for HBCG. Total number of HRGs targeted for vaccination. HRG is given first dose. HRG is given high risk group given second dose. High risk given third dose. High risk group has 4 categories. We shall come to that. They are female sex workers, men having sex with men, injection drug users, and transgender. So we shall mention this in the next section. So I think till now it is clear. Now moving on to the most confusing section, the HRG section. So I have come to the HRG section. There are one is hepatitis B section, and then hepatitis C section. For hepatitis B section for high risk group, it has been shown in green color columns. This entire part is for hepatitis B. Hepatitis B. Hepatitis C part starts with the light orange section. This is the hepatitis C part for high risk group. Okay, now moving back to the hepatitis B section. Each section, I have shown you hepatitis B and hepatitis C section. Each section has been divided into subsections. The first section is screening section. Total number of persons hepatitis screened for hepatitis B. This is the entire thing. It's a screening person. screening section mentioning screening of various category population. Next is positive, found positive section. So total number of persons found positive for hepatitis B, the whole thing up to here. Third part is total number of persons hepatitis B patients found tested for viral load. So positive, they will be tested for viral load. So how many have been tested for viral load and subcategorized into those. Next is total number of patients found eligible for treatment of hepatitis B. Next is total number of patients put on treatment of hepatitis B. So these 5 criteria, and finally a column total number of patients put on treatment of hepatitis B continuing on treatment cumulative. So the total thing we have shown earlier also. So this same thing will come here. Okay. Now going to the hepatitis C part. Here also similar type of categorization for HR general population, like total number of persons screened for hepatitis C and sub-classification. Next is total number of persons found positive for hepatitis C. Next is total number of C patients found tested for viral load. Total number of patients found eligible for treatment. Total number of patients put on treatment. Total number of C patients completed treatment. So what we have reported in the first section here for hepatitis B and here for hepatitis C, for each of the columns under HRT there has been a section made where we can show categorize the services under various categories. For example, if I talk about one subsection under the HRV, it will be HRG high risk group. It will be clear. Like let us understand total number of persons screened for hepatitis B. Okay, so let us take an example of this one. This is data of South Tripura district per se. So South Tripura district, you can see 776 people as a whole, including all categories. 776 people were tested for hepatitis B. Now moving on to that screening section of hepatitis B. Here you can see the total has come, total 776. Here you go. So the total screen shown here, screen shown out there will come up, add up to this. How? See, FSW they have screened 28 people, MSM 11 people, IDU 14 people, TG 0. These 4 sections they will fill up. So total of these 4, 28 plus 11 plus 14 plus 0 will come up to 53. Here I have shown added a formula. So it will add up to 53. You can try calculating. Then with this 53, also this single male migrants or SMF, long distance trackers 0, ICTC client 21, prisoners 11, and other close settings 0. So they will be added. So 53 plus 21 plus 11, it comes up to 53 plus 11 is 64 plus 20 is 84 and 1, so 85 comes up to be 85. Okay, so how much will be this section, this general population? So 85, and the whole thing has been here 776. So general population excluding all other special category of people, 691 general people have been screened for hepatitis C. So the stratification is like that. Total number of persons screened for hepatitis B. There are 3 broad categories. 4 broad categories: general population, high risk group, breach population, other population. General population has been, out of that 776. General population screen 691. Okay. FSW screen 28. MSM screen 11. IDU screen 40. Transgender screen 0. SMF 0. LT long distance trackers 0. ICTC client 0. Prisoner 0. Other close settings 0. ICTC client 21. Prisoner 11. Other close settings 0. Total 776. So entire thing is adding up to the number which as a whole they have shown for screening. So this is only a division of screen population among various categories. That is how they have also divided the person found positive for hepatitis B in various categories. Total number of hepatitis B positive patients tested for viral load, that is also divided into these different categories, various categories. Patients found positive found eligible for treatment. They have we have to divide them into different categories. Total number of patients put on treatment for hepatitis B, the whole thing has to be divided into different categories. So that is how this categorization is to be done. So also for hepatitis C, total number of persons screened for hepatitis C, similar division among different categories of the people who are screened for hepatitis C. Total number of persons found positive for hepatitis C, again different categorization. Total number of patients tested for viral load or found positive for hepatitis C, tested for viral load. So categorization of this group. Total number of patients found eligible for treatment, categorization of this group in similar manner. Total number of patients put on treatment, categorization of the group in similar manner. Total number of hepatitis C patients completed treatment, categorization in different categories in the same manner. So this is the whole thing. I hope after this you will have no confusion. If there is any further confusion or any area which is still not clear, please reach out to me and I will be there all ears. Thank you.